Hello everyone. Flies. Guys, I know it's been a while. I haven't given up on the van. Quite the opposite. I haven't been posting as much because I've been very busy trying to build this van. It takes a lot of work and it's getting a little harder. Here I am complaining. I'm not complaining, I'm just letting you know what happened. It's getting really, really hot in Florida, and my original hope, idea, plan was to finish the van by the end of May. But it's the end of May, and as you can see, the van is not finished. That doesn't mean that I haven't been working though. It takes a lot of work, especially if it's your first time building a van and you don't have any experience, you don't know what you're doing. You're gonna spend a lot of time researching, figuring out how to use tools, trying to find out what materials you need, ordering things, and then doing the work, and then realizing that you should have done it differently, and then doing it again. You get the point. It just takes a long time. So I guess it's just part of it. I would say if you are someone who wants to learn and will enjoy the process, then this is the job for you. But if you just want to get the van and don't want to go through all of this, then if you have the money, you can buy an already built van, or you can pay someone to build it for you. Okay, so let me update you on what has been going on. I got a Webasto heater, one of those heaters that you can connect to the gas tank in the van. I watched many different videos and read about it, and I was gonna install it myself, but when it comes to gas and stuff like that, things that can explode, I decided that it would be better to pay someone to do it for me. I found a van conversion company close to where I live, and the owner, Alex, installed the Webasto heater and a 20-gallon gray water tank very quickly. This is very important to have heat in Florida. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't have AC, but I have a heater.
We know everything about the heat.
Yeah. I feel like I wanted to finish this van and be able to say, I did it all myself. But if you can find someone who can help you at a reasonable price, why not, right? All right, so here is the Webasto heater. This is where the air comes in and then goes through this device here, and then hot air comes out here. This is the control dial, and depending on how much heat you want, you can turn it up or down. We obviously won't be using this anytime soon since we are in the middle of summer in Florida. We already have the sun keeping us warm. Where is it? I don't know where it is. It's out there. Trust me. Once I picked up the van, I started working on the freshwater tank. I have a 32-gallon freshwater tank that goes right around the wheel well on the passenger side of the van, and we connected a lot of the fittings and the pipes and the water pump.
Okay.
Okay, so that this goes on.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, this goes to the big pump.
Yeah, following campervan water system. Okay, we are here. Silencer. Okay, so you got that.
I gotta get something to hold this with.
Okay, and then we got the filter. Okay. Oh, I mean water strainer that will go on the water pump. This way, somewhere like that. And then from the water pump, we have some more connections to the accumulator, and then from the accumulator we have another SUBFLOOR silencer, and then some other pieces, and then I wired the water pump to a switch. This is the gauge for the gray water tank, and this one is for the freshwater tank. They both work, and they are connected to this switch here, which controls the water pump. When I turn the pump on, these will also turn on. So that's the water coming out, and then here you can see the sensor. That's how much water is in the tank. It works. I'm gonna say that one of my favorite things so far about this build has been learning the electrical system and how to wire things. It's so cool when you have wires connected to a device and then you flip the switch and it works. I guess I could become an electrician, I don't know. I also got a 2.5 gallon water heater from Bosch, and this water heater has to be plugged into an outlet, so I wired an outlet to where the freshwater tank is. I wired this outlet here, connected to a switch, so I can turn this outlet on and off, because I'm gonna connect the water heater to this outlet, and I'm only going to use the water heater sometimes here and there, and I want to be able to just turn it on when needed. So that's what this switch is for. Now what I want to do is test the outlet, make sure it works, and we're gonna do that with a coffee maker. Not only I'll be able to test the outlet and the switch, make sure that all of that works, but also I'm gonna be able to see how much electricity it takes to make a pot of coffee. We're gonna try this coffee here. I got this from Work Life Coffee. This is a veteran-owned small business company. They air roast all of their coffee, so I'm gonna try and see if I like it. I'm gonna leave a link to this in the description if you're interested. All right, I'm gonna plug it in. Just one. Smells good. If I turn this on, up, it works. So we know the outlet works, the switch works. Where is this panel? Let's look at the consumption right now. I'm gonna start it and let's see how this changes. 90 watts, 900, oh my gosh, over 1,000. And you can see the battery going down. And this is all with solar power right now. It looks like it's almost done. Let's give it a try. Dark roasted. It's not typically what I drink, but it's actually really good. That's all you need to do.
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm not repainting this.
I am.
I would keep this the same color.
No, it's too white. I like the warm light. This is nice, but it definitely does not go with this white hospital ceiling. What was I thinking? After getting everything wired, I started working on the ceiling. I didn't know what to do at first. I thought I wanted those tongue and groove boards on the ceiling, and I went to a hardware store and I bought a bunch of planks, put them in the van, drove away, and then pulled over and started having second thoughts. I think I made a mistake. The quality of these boards is great, but I think they are a little too heavy. So now I'm thinking about returning them. Hopefully, you know, they take them back. I'm sure they will. I haven't even touched them. And this is why it takes forever to build a van. If you're anything like me, you're gonna be overthinking things and making decisions and then changing your mind. And that's okay. I think it's better to change my mind now than to regret my decisions later. And I I just don't feel good about the weight here. I know a lot of people convert their vans using boards and tongue and groove shiplap, but I guess I just didn't want to spend all that money, and I didn't want to use something that would be so heavy on the ceiling. So I ended up using a 1/4 inch birch plywood on the ceiling. We have 4 pieces here on the ceiling. We also installed the puck lights. I have a switch, I have a dimmer switch. I can dim the lights here. After installing, I felt like I wasn't too happy with the way the paint looks on the ceiling. I'm using regular paint. So I started doing a little bit more research after the fact, of course. Another YouTube channel, Seth and Scarlett, they have a beautiful van, and what they did on their walls and their ceiling is that they used plywood, just like I'm doing here, but also instead of using regular paint, they used Roman clay. So I'm going to be doing the same. I'm going to use Roman clay on the ceiling and the walls. I think it's going to look great because it will give it a little texture, a little thickness maybe. It's not going to look like plywood. It's going to look more like concrete wall or drywall. Next will be the shower. I have a shower pan. It's 32 by 24, and now that the gray water tank is installed, it's ready for me to just connect the pipes from the shower and the sink directly to the gray water tank. I also got this pull-out pantry from Amazon. It's gonna go right here between the shower and the bench. And it's about 6 inches wide. It's gonna give me a lot of storage space. I'm gonna use this for some kitchen stuff, spices, food, condiments. Who knows? On top of this, I'm gonna have a little tiny, very, very narrow, very, very small little closet with a mirror on this side. Anyway, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe somewhere there and comment. And stay tuned because I will post again, hopefully soon. Is this working? I think so. Why do I look like a robot? I just want to do this. Welcome to another video. I'm a robot.